Hello everybody. Just about the time I decided to go live, Pal decided he needed to go outside. So just a little late, but here on a Sunday afternoon, gonna do some crafting and also some little chalk couture as well. So when you pop on, just say hi. If anybody's out there, I know Sunday afternoons are a little different for me, but I had some things I wanted to share with you, so. Today we're going to make just the little block bunnies. I don't know how many of you have ever seen those. These are just wood blocks, and guys, I found these at all the subdivisions they're building around here, and they just lay this stuff out and they just throw it away. So I go by and pick it up. I've even asked some builders, and sometimes they'll even stack it up for me and I can pick it up. So an easy way to get your wood without having to buy it. So when you pop on, let me know so I can say hi. Don't be a silent watcher. Don't know how many of you have seen these, but we're going to make the small one and the larger one. But these are just wood blocks, and I have just painted them white, just very rough, kind of like distressed look. And I'm using, for the bigger one, I'm using the ribbon that has the little buffalo check on it for the ears. I'm using some raffia for his hair, a little cotton ball for the tail. These are for his whiskers. And then for his nose, I have a little button here. The first thing I'm going to do, and let me start by saying my name is Sheila. I'm with My Crafty Cottage. I'm also a chalk couture designer, and some of the things you'll be seeing today are chalk couture, but I also do a lot more than just chalk couture. I embroidery, I do vinyl, I do all kinds of crafts. So if you see something today that you like, let me know. I ask everyone to at least share with 5 people. So I really wasn't supposed to say that word. We're supposed to sprinkle, but my bad. I'm going to put some pink on the ears, and I'm just using some chalk couture paste. You can use any kind. You can do the apple barrel, whatever. All right. And I'm just gonna thin this out a little bit. We had a good live last night. So actually I've been on Monday night, Wednesday night, Saturday night, and today. So if you didn't get a chance to see those live, hey Catherine, just make sure that you catch the replay. There may be something that you like there. All right, this pink paste was really dry. So we're making the little block bunnies today, just a craft project. Like I said, I'm just using 2 blocks. And we're going to take the ears, and what I did, I just took the ribbon, and this is wire ribbon, so it's easier to maneuver. And I'm just going to take a little brush, and I'm just going to put on some pink for his ear, inside the ear. And like I said, this is kind of a distressed look, so there's no really rhyme or reason with this. You just do you. All right, then we have just our little ear there, made with the ribbon. And I'm going to do another one. Let's see. I'll wrap this up. Like I said, I'm certainly not an artist by any means, so I'm just basically dabbing this on the ribbon to make the inside of. We'll let the big one be the boy bunny today, because I'm doing him a little different than I am the little girl. All right, so we have our bunny ears. And we just kind of scrunch them together. There we have our little ears. All right, so let's start putting this little guy together. Like I said, I have my block. I'm going to make eyes with just some apple barrel jet black paint. And I'm going to take the end of a little paintbrush and dip it in and just make 2 little circles. So we have 2 little circles on our block. And then we're going to add his whiskers. And this is just some raffia that was cut. And I'm going to add some glue here. We're just going to lay that down. To make his little whiskers. Hope you can see. Hey, Dawn. We're making us a little bunny. And then I'm going to take just a button. This one is a kind of an antique-y type button. These are my little farmhouse. We'll call them farmhouse bunnies. And then you just spread his little whiskers out. And you can work with it. You can cut what you need to cut. So far we have our wood block and our bunny. So we just put on the eyes, and then we've just added some raffia. And then we're going to add the ears. And like I said, I'm using wire ribbon, and you just kind of scrunch it up at the bottom. And then we're going to set him up a little bit. And then we're just going to place him here. And it's okay if the glue shows, because you're going to put some hair on him. Just a minute. You can work the wire ribbon too. All right, so there's one ear. Then we have our other ear. And you're just gonna, again, scrunch it up any way you want. Then we'll put some glue here. And there are so many different variations of this project on Pinterest. I certainly did not come up with this on my own, but I love the idea of it. And with the wire ribbon, you can adjust it any way you need to. And I have glue strings everywhere. Hey, Wanda, glad you could join us. All right, so here we have part of our bunny. We've put two little black eyes on with some raffia for his whiskers and a little button for his nose. And then we've added the little ribbon ears. This one doesn't want to sit up. There we go. Oh my goodness, Pal's gonna start barking in here. All right, so there we go. Now I'm going to add some hair. And all I've done is just taken some raffia and tied a little bow. Pal, hush. My glue gun is not working. There we go. Technical difficulties always give us a problem. Just need a little dab. Then we're just going to stick this up here in the center. And there's one of our little bunnies, and I'm going to give him some little cheeks here. Let's see, how can I do that? Oh, we'll do it this way. Took just the end of a glue stick. And we have our little, this is our little male bunny. We'll set him over to the side, and then we're going to do our little girl bunny. And for her, we're going to put little bows and all kinds of cute little things on her. We're going to do her ears. And all I'm doing is just dabbing on some pink. Pow, that's enough. Okay, so I've just dabbed on some pink for the inside of her ear. Hope everybody can see. And then, just like we did the other, we'll put that on there. All right, so I'm going to take the end of my paintbrush, and I'm going to make some eyes. Well, that one just got, like I said, I'm definitely not an artist, guys. All right, that will do for now. So we have our little eyes. Hey, Madison. All right, and for her whiskers, we're going to put these on. Again, just raffia. Try not to burn yourself. And for her little nose, we're going to put a pink button. I'm not sure why my glue gun's not working good. I may have worn it out last night. Yep. I think it's time for a new glue gun, guys. That's great. Well, let's see why we're not. Let me try a new glue stick. Sorry. I know you just love me watching me change out a glue gun. There we go. It's just a bad glue stick, I guess. So there we've added our little pink bow. We'll go ahead and give her some blush as well. Again, I'm just dabbing in the chalk paint. And there's her little cheeks. And then we're going to do her ears, and hers are just the burlap ears. And it is wired, so it's easy to adjust once you get on. But these are so cute sitting on a fireplace or on a little coffee table for Easter or spring. Looks like one of the ears is a little bigger than the other, so we're going to trim that up a little bit. All right, and there we have our little ears on our bunny. And she's a little special, so she's going to get a little hair bow with the raffia. Let me get this glue off my fingers. I think I'm just going to add the bow. Like I said, guys, I just picked up these blocks at the construction sites, and they're willing. They don't want to have to. And this little bow has Easter eggs on it, and I made the bow with. So there we have our little girl, and then I'm going to put a little rose on the top of her bow. The center of her bow. So there we have the little bow. Let's add their tail. And this is just a cotton ball. You just hot glue it to the back, and you have your cute little bunnies. Let's add Mr. Bunny a tail. All right, there we go. So here's what we have. Our little set of bunnies. And they look so cute with the little Easter eggs that we did on one of the lives. And these are chalk couture as well. I don't know if you can see that, but the little bunnies and the eggs. And then you could also add the carrots and have a cute little display on your mantle or anywhere you want. Hey, Jeremy. So what do you think of my little bunnies? So easy, just basically things you have around the house. But they are a set, and I think they've turned out so cute. All right, for our next item, so let me put hearts if you like the bunnies. I'll be making lots more of these. So we'll set those to the side. Let me go ahead and put some names in our bucket since we have some people watching. And tonight, or this afternoon, we're drawing for a tea towel that I made. So let's put Dawn. And I'm going to put Jeremy. He can give it to his mama or Katie if he wins it. Miss Wanda. And usually I do this in every live. I'll draw. I'm going to put Madison in. She was watching. Miss Catherine. Guys, don't forget to sprinkle, which means S-H-A-R-E. Facebook doesn't like for us to say that, but did I miss anybody? Miss Catherine, Dawn. All right, so we got those in the bucket. When people come back on, we'll add some more. All right, so hopefully everybody liked the bunnies. So let me clean up a little bit here and get ready for our next project. All right, the second thing I'm going to make is, I talked to you last night about the Chalk Couture, the Club Couture that you can join for $19.99, and this gives you a transfer every month, exclusive only to club members and designers. And I got to thinking last night, it would be so neat to have several people join the Club Couture and then us go live and do the project together. So, and this is our new catalog. And if anybody wants one, I'll be glad to give them one. But the Club Couture is $19.99 a month, and that includes the transfer. If you want to, you can also add to that a Kickstart kit, and it's $69.99. And in that you get the squeegee, a board eraser, it's 2 packs, a multi-tool, which is this, Chalkology paste, the white, the board, Aiden board, and a board and base. Let me show you what you actually get for $69.99, plus the $19.99 a month for your transfer. But I was thinking we could have a Club Couture live, and everybody could be making the same thing. You could provide your own surface, and then we could do a project together. Well, this month's project was French Market, and so I'm going to put it on a tote using our inks. We have Chalkology paste, and we also have inks. And with every, let's see, I think I'll put it on this side. With every new transfer, you want to fuzz it, and all that means is that you're just getting rid of some of the sticky. I don't know if you notice how sticky this is, but I can hold it up with one finger and it's not going anywhere. But these are silk screen transfers, and they are reusable. The company says 8 to 12 times. I've gotten 15 to 20 uses, maybe more, of each one. So just take care of your transfer, and you just wash it with water. If anyone loves crafts, this is something that I have found to be amazing. So we're just fuzzing it. I'm using a fuzzing towel. You can use your shirt. You can use just about anything to fuzz it. And then just get, I've got some Raffy on it now from the, all right. I think this is good. And when you're using it on fabric, such as a tote, you don't need to fuzz as much because you're actually putting it on the fabric. All right, so all you do, just like you would with your Chalkology paste, and you've seen me do other projects, you're just going to lay your transfer down and spread it out. And then inside either your shirt or thing, you're going to put the mat, which is just a sticky mat to kind of hold everything in place. I love this with t-shirts because it doesn't, the fabric doesn't move on you. Now I'm just making sure I don't have any air bubbles. And I have one right here. think that's on the mat. So let me check that. Yep. Something on the mat. All right, so we're just going to, again, make sure, I'm just taking a squeegee to making sure all the air bubbles are out. And then I'm gonna go around each letter with my finger just to make sure that everything is stuck down good, so I don't have any bleeding with the transfer. I've never had any trouble with the transfers bleeding, but I always really make sure that I have it stuck down really good. All right, so we've added it to our little tote here. Okay, it says French Market, and I hope that's straight. Let me see. Yeah. All right, and I'm going to use the Couture Teal, which I love this color. And you do it just like you would your paste. The ink is a lot thinner than your paste, and it takes a little longer to dry as well. All right, so I'm going to do all of this, I think, in the Couture. So I'm going to use the bigger squeegee, and I'm just going to, like I normally would with my paste, oh me, all the dogs in the neighborhood are barking now. But I guess they have to have a conversation just like we do. At least they can get out, right? All right. So we're just making sure, and depending on the fabric, you may want to press down and make sure the ink really gets into the fabric. But this canvas tote is usually pretty good about absorbing all that. Anybody else watching that I hadn't seen? All right. Just getting the excess off, and I'm putting it back in the jar. Like I said, this goes a long way. All right, then we're just going to peel it up just like you would your other, and I'm going to be real careful just to make sure that it got on real good. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. I'm going to stick it here to the side of my table, and I'll just take that and wash it just like I would the other. But this is what our French Market tote looks like. But these would be so cute to make and put little gifts in and take to the store or whatever. So very cute, French Market. And all the detail, I don't know if you can see, but all the little details in that, it's all one transfer. You don't have to weed it like you would your vinyl. But, and then you just take this out. And then I will hang this up and let it dry 24 hours. And then I will put it on the heat press and have a cute little bag. Awesome. And it didn't take any time to make. I'm going to lay this down. And then you just heat press it with an iron. If you don't have a heat press, just heat set it with an iron. No steam. For about 3 minutes. They say on both sides. I just use the one side, and all of mine have done really well. So that's our French Market. So we've had our bunnies and our French Market. And the next thing I'm going to make is something that I think is going to be just really, really cute. We did the little Cottontail bunny, Cottontail Farms last night, and I'm going to use paper doilies today, and we're going to make a garland for my fireplace. And I've got ribbon, I've got jute, I've got little Easter eggs to go with it. And we're gonna see how this works, okay? So I'm going to basically use the same colors I used last night. So with the bigger ones, and I got these doilies at the Dollar Tree, and there were 32 in a pack, all different sizes from the small to the large. So we're going to use all sizes, and then we're going to put it on and make a little garland. But I do like the idea of a Club Couture live where we would make the same project. So if you're interested in doing that, you can go to Shop Now on my Facebook page, My Crafty Cottage, and you can go to Shop Now and search for Club Couture and join that. And then let me know that you have, and then we'll set up, they come usually the first week of the month, and then we'll set up a night that we can do a projects together. All right, so we're going to do our little bunny, and we're going to put him in the center. And again, I'm not going to press down really, really hard, but here's the little bunny we made last night, because it is paper. And I think I'm going to do, I did iced coffee. And what did I do with it? We'll do the brown on the white. We mixed it last night, but I think the brown on the white will be real good. All right, so we're just stirring our paste. And like I said, this dries to a hard consistency. But if you decide, not on this paper, but like the wood things that we made last night on the chalkboard, if I decide to change that design out, I can just wipe it off with water. And then we're ready to add another design to it. All right, so we're going to add our little bunny. And all I'm doing is just putting the paste on. And the details of this bunny, there's no way you could weed this little bunny in vinyl. There's so much detail to him. And I think you saw that last night. So we're going to see how this works. This is not an idea of mine. My upline, Melanie, did one. So I'm kind of doing a different take on it, a variation of what she did. And I'm just using paste. You could use the ink as well. And I'm going to see if mine turns out like hers. All right, we're just squeegeeing on the paste. And taking off any excess that we might have. Jeremy, I thought about Katie when I was doing all these things. She used to love to craft. I still have some things that she made for me. And then we're just going to take it up slowly. Oh, how cute. Guys, this is adorable. And this is our little bunny. Is that not cute? And you could even laminate this, I guess, after. But I'm going to set this one aside. And then we're going to, let me put this on the backer sheet. Like I said, guys, we used this last night on a sign. Now we're using it on paper. Then I'm going to do Cottontail Farms. Again, just putting the transfer down. And like I said, these are reusable. You can make a shirt with the bunny and the Cottontail Farms. You could make the garland. You could make the sign like we made. You could do a pretty little dish for Easter dinner with that. And there's so many options that you could do with this. All right, let's close our brown. And I think I'm going to do the Cottontail Farms in the green. citrus splash. For some reason, I just really like that color. So, again, we're just filling in the silk screen. You don't have to put it all over the transfer. And also remember, with the Club Couture thing, you could use that one transfer over 15 times, 15 to 20 times on different things. Oh, this is so sweet, y'all. I get excited every time I do something because it amazes me how everything comes out just perfect. All right, so we have our rabbit, we have our little Cottontail farms, and then we're going to put, what did I say I was going to put on this one? I was going to put the carrots. I think that's all I was going to put on the big one. All right, then we're going to, this is something. Put the carrots on here. Flowers. I'm just going to add some little flowers on this, I think. These were for the Easter eggs. Yeah. And I'm going to fuzz this because I didn't fuzz it earlier and I have just a little towel in my lap. Or I could do it on my shirt. And we'll do this in, we'll do the flowers in purple. Kind of stands out a little bit. And see how this is kind of really thick? All I have to do is just add my water to it, just a spray of water at a time. And just stir it until it's the consistency that I want. And you want it like a yogurt, sour cream, cake batter consistency. I like mine a little thin because it just seems to spread better. And we used all these last night, and you can tell how they've dried just overnight. So did everybody watch church from online or things like that this morning? Not sure how things are going to be, but I have faith that we're going to be all right. This has given us time to kind of slow down, so to speak, and just be with families and doing things that we love. We needed to slow down. Okay, and here's the little flowers. You can see that. Okay, just laying it back on the backer sheet, and then when I get through with the live, I'll take them to the sink, wash them with water. All right, we have another little flower. So I'm laying these all over here. Like I said, we are putting a swag together, or a little garland to go on my mantle. Some more flowers. Then I have ribbon and all kinds of things to add to it. And then I will put it all together, start with it today, and then I'll put it all together and then let you see it. I'll take a picture. And then you're just peeling it off. And again, you have your flowers. This color is grape soda, which is really bright and pretty for spring. All right, now we're going to do the carrots that we did last night. And this is 1 and 2. So I'm going to put those kind of at a diagonal. need my green and my orange peel. It's still good. I go through a lot of popsicle sticks too. We have little stirrers in my shop. They're just not long enough for my big fingers, so I'll kind of like the popsicle sticks. But they say that kind of makes it dry out. I haven't noticed that so much. I'm just going to take a little dip with my multi-tool for the green. And then set that aside. And then I'm going to take a little squeegee and I'm going to do the carrot. Oh, goodness. Sorry for the dog. And here we have the carrot. And I think I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to add the second coat, I don't think. Should I add some brown to that? I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I don't need the second one on there. So while this is still wet, I can lay it down. And we'll have it go in the opposite direction. And again, taking the multi-tool in the green. And then the orange peel is the name of the carrot color. Alright. There we have our other carrot. So we're getting there. Okay. Does anybody have any questions so far? I feel like everybody's quiet. Then I'm going to put Easter eggs on the others. This was from transfer from last year, the Happy Easter transfer, and I'm going to do pink and purples and yellow, I think, for the Easter eggs. Let me put this on so I can wash it. All right, and this little set came with all kinds of things, but these are the little Easter eggs, and you can tell I've used them quite often. Not the same as the Easter eggs that we have the wood cutouts, but all right, we'll use pink, do the pink polka dots for this one. Somebody's mowing next door, I think, and that's what's got Pal all tore up. Oh, guys, my yard needs mowing too, but I've got to buy a mower. My riding mower played out last year. All right, so there we have our little pink polka dotted Easter egg. Have there. We'll lay it over here. Then we have a little striped egg that we'll do in purple. So how many of you like the idea of the Club Couture wives? Let me know. Is anybody still watching me? Okay, here we have the little striped egg, and these go on their backer sheets down here. Then we have one that's got polka dots and squigglies and stripes. And let's do, and you could do this on cardstock. You could do it on just about anything. You could make cards with these. Let's go in the opposite direction with this one. Let's do yellow. This is called buttermilk. But a pretty yellow. All right, let's see how this one turned out. Okay. This is the little yellow one. And then we'll do one more. And it has little flowers on it, and we'll do that. In the lime green. All right. There you have your little lime green flower egg. Now we're going to start putting it together. Hopefully it's dry. Let me dry this one that I just did. So. Doesn't take long at all to dry. All right, now we're going, let me get all these pastes put up and then make room to actually work. And these pastes I've had for, well, I've been in Chalk Couture for about a year. Well, it's over a year. And they've lasted me that long. So they are wonderful. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I get excited when I talk about it. So, all right, let me wipe off this table. Well, last night I had a mess on the floor. I had it everywhere, guys. Not the paste, but I had stuff laying everywhere. But that's the way I roll. I need to be cleaning the house. What I need to be doing. All right, so we're gonna take some just plain jute. You could use ribbon if you wanted to. Oh, let me set these off because I don't need them. And in the center, I want to find the center of it. And I'm just going to mark the center so I'll know with a Sharpie. I'm going to put some ribbon there. And I'm going to take, I found this cute little ribbon. It's got little Easter bunnies on it. So I've made 4 of them, and I'm going to put one in the center. And all I did was tie it, a knot in it, and then tie it to this string. And we'll just cut the little ends off. Okay, so we have the first little piece to our garland. All right, and you're able to move it so we can adjust it once we get started. All right, the next thing we're going to add is the Bunny and Cottontail Farm. And I'm just going to put one little dab of glue on each side of my ribbon. And I folded these at the top so they would make a little lip. All right, so what we have so far is the little Cottontail Farms, a bow, and then the rabbit. Okay, you see where I'm going with this, right? All right. Like I said, you can adjust it as you need to. All right, so then I'm gonna take some ribbon. I have a teal blue and pink, and I'm just going to tie them up. Just run it through. And then we have some little ribbon that adds to it, and I can straighten all this up later once it's on. All right, and we'll just do one side, that way you don't have to sit and watch me do the whole thing. Then we have our Easter eggs. And I'm not gluing the jute because I want to be able to move this up and down. So there you have the Easter egg. And then we're going to add one of the carrot. Well, flowers. We got flowers. I may have to add some to my string. I thought I had enough. So basically, you're just gluing the doily onto itself. Whoops. And then I will put more string in between, or ribbon in between that. So we have the blue and the pink and the yellow. You have to be kind of careful with the doilies here. Yeah, I'll need to add and tie a little knot. In the end, and add another piece to put the flowers on. All right, so there we have our little ribbon that's going crazy over here. So we have the rabbit, we have Cottontail Farms, we have an Easter egg and a carrot, and then I'm going to add some to this, and we'll put the flowers on it. Let me add a little bit of jute to this. Basically just tying a knot. And it will be hid behind the doily. Y'all sure are quiet. All right, we'll stick this little knot inside this doily so we don't see it. All right, then we can add our little flowers. Again, just hot gluing it to itself. All right, come in here. There we go. I'll have to do some surgery on that one later. Whoops. Have to fix that, but and then you see the flowers. So that's going to be really, really cute, guys. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me finish it, but I will definitely put it on my, I have the Easter eggs and everything. I'll put all that together, and then I'll put it on the mail. I will post a picture. I was trying to think of something else. Oh, I need to draw for our little giveaway. And this is the tea towel that I made, and this is actually with vinyl. Okay, and it says, "Cooking is love made visible." So cute. So let's see who's winning that. Wanda Jordan, I will get that to you. If you will message me your address, I will get that in the mail to you. All right, guys, so this is what we've done. We have done our little bunnies, which were so cute. We did our garland with our little Cottontail bunny on there. With all of our flowers and Easter eggs and that kind of thing. So there's just no limit to what you can do with Chalk Couture or crafting. I love it. I love it. I love it. If I could stay home and just do this and make a living, I would. But I also love teaching, so I can't say that. So don't forget about the Club Couture. If you're interested, go to my website and join. Then let me know that you've joined so we can schedule some time and maybe have a monthly Club Couture party. Wanted to remind you also of the bundles that we had going on. I had, last night I told you we were able to offer you the bundle for $20. You get the house cutout, which is from Chalk Couture, has the label on it. You get a 9x12, either the modern floral or the buffalo plaid. You wouldn't get this huge transfer. We're able to cut these in half or in fours. But you get this, you get the house, you get 2 packets of paste, and then you get the squeegee for $20. Okay, so if you want, just comment bundle and how many you want, and I will invoice you and get those ordered for you. And then if several people order those, then we can do maybe it together one night. But for $20, that's a really good deal. The modern floral is absolutely beautiful on anything. And if you know of anybody that wants to be a designer, you can join as a hobbyist. You can do it just to make things for your house. You can make things for your friends. You can make finished products and sell them at vendor events. You can do so many things. And basically, it's just a stress reliever for me. It's amazing. So we made some cute things last night. I love the Plant Dreams Pull Weeds and Grow a Happy Life. That's, to me, is probably one of my favorite things I've made. So again, if you have any questions on anything, you want to know how to make these, just watch the replay. Please share this video with your friends so I can kind of get my name out. And I will be back on Monday night. So I'll be back tomorrow night. Hopefully you'll have a good Sunday afternoon. And I certainly appreciate all of you joining me. This is so much fun, and I get to share what I love with other people. So I hope I can inspire you to craft, create, and decorate things for your home. These would make cute gifts for people. So let me know if you have any questions. Also, if you want the $20 bundle, just comment bundle. If you want the Club Couture, comment Club Couture in the comments. And then you can just go to my website and sign up for that yourself. If that's everything, no one has any questions, I will see you tomorrow night with some new and exciting products. All right, good night.